It was great. I felt like we came out, had incredible, energy. The fans was awesome. We definitely want to put on a good show, especially first game, first home game, protect home court. But I feel like we came out, we executed the game plan, and it just made the whole atmosphere just great.
Well,
So sorry, go ahead.
yeah, for those for Quincy now. Quincy, um, you played in many big games throughout your career. You've been in the G League, so that's a different experience. How was your experience this afternoon playing professionally in Montreal before your fans, your family, your friends? Were you nervous at all? Apprehensive? Anxious? How was the
Uh,
experience?
it was great. Was I nervous? Maybe a little bit, but it was not like a bad. Like it was not really bad. It was just more like I was more excited than being nervous. I was just hyped up. Um, a lot of people came here to see me today. My family, friends, and it was a great experience. I think Montreal has the best fans. It's always been like that for all the sports that we have in Montreal. But really grateful to be in that position right now.
I didn't feel it hit that being really shot. What's going through your mind when the ball odd going through your fingers?
In my head, it was like we have to end this game. I think we were trying to settle for too many threes, like bad shots and stuff. But Allen made the right read, and I was just ready to shoot in the corner.
Als. Quincy, tu parles d'Alain justement. Parle-moi un peu de la connexion. Je ne sais pas un mot que vous n'avez pas joué ensemble, mais quand même, ça connaît cette chimie-là semble être vraiment au point aujourd'hui.
C'est facile de jouer avec Alain. Je pense c'est quand on était à tête de feu, j'étais scoreur, c'est lui qui passait le ballon. Il peut marquer aussi, mais il est tellement bon à se rendre dans la clé et trouver le joueur qui est open. Et je sais que je vais avoir beaucoup de shots avec lui aux 3 points, que ce soit 3 points ou des lobs ou quoi que ce soit. Je pense qu'à finir avec 10 assists aujourd'hui. Très bon pour très, très bon meneur de jeu pour avoir besoin de lui pendant la saison.
OK. Réussir le panier gagnant, c'est quelque chose auquel tu aurais pu rêver? Tu sais, le premier match ici, là, dans ta famille, tu disais de faire le dernier panier. Ça,
Je pense que c'est comme la cerise sur le gâteau. Là, comme j'ai dit, Alain a fait le right read. Il est rentré dans la clé. Il m'a vu, j'étais ouvert, puis j'ai juste mis la shot. Mais c'est sûr, c'est cool de finir le panier gagnant là. Mais ouais.
back to Dwight.
Dante, please remind me your three players that you try to pattern your game after. You said at the press conference last week. Was Carl Anthony Towns one of them?
Yeah.
Who are the other two, if you can remind me, please?
KD, Carvey Towns. I'll say Draymond.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Because as those your trail threes today remind us a lot of Carl Anthony Towns. So,
Right.
but your presence on both ends, your infectious spirit, like I said, I think you're going to become a crowd favorite
Thank you.
over the course of the season.
Thank you.
This question for both of you guys. History showing in the city, right? Teams go off to fast starts, and then they collapse by game 5 and have an awful lose streak. How do you maintain this focus and saying to the guys, look, we can't get ahead of ourselves here because we know it's a game-by-game situation, but knowing that if we do win a lot of games in May to June, you can control destiny.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's just one game at a time. Whatever happens with teams in Montreal, the way they started good and then they ended up bad. We're not going to be part of that conversation this year. I take pride in saying that. I think, like I said, I think everybody on this team have the right mentality. Coach Small is a great coach. I think he's going to get us prepared for anything this year. And there's going to be games. Maybe sometimes maybe we're going to lose or anything, but we're not. Our plan is to go one game at a time and to be ready for every game. Yeah, pretty much just day by day, one practice, one game at a time, and just control what we can control. That's playing hard, that's playing good defense, and middle of the season, end of the season, we see where the cards lay. But just taking it one game at a time.
Michel, Alex, puis Max. Questions for both of you. How did the rebound game help you set the tone early in this game?
Yeah, we have a lot of long, athletic guys, so that's something that should be a given every night. Us crashing the opposite glass, controlling the defensive rebounds as well. And I feel like we showed that. I feel like we had a handful of guys that had 7, 8+ rebounds tonight. So we just gotta keep using it as our advantage and keep attacking the glass.
I'm just curious, just how was it playing against Kobe and Q and your ex-teammates at Rivers?
It was good, honestly. It was good. He's a real good friend of mine. I played college with him. We stayed connected over the years. So definitely gonna, have some brownie points over him and definitely gonna hit the group chat up, to brag a little bit. But yeah, he's a great dude. Mm.
What are your impressions of the league so far? What are your impressions of Montreal? What do you think stands out either about the city or the style of play in the CEBL?
Mhm. City's nice. Like I love the city. Honestly, it's nice. The fans was incredible. Very engaging. Already felt like home. Honestly, the guys here is great. No complaints whatsoever. And CBL was definitely fast paced. I feel like it's definitely going to be a great league to do well in. I feel like this is a start. Start of some great. So
Coons gonna ask is what was the jersey?
pardon.
What's with the jersey?
What's with the jersey? I don't know. I looked in my closet. Uh, I'm a big fan of Ovechkin. I went to the game 4. Obviously, I had my Caulfield jersey, so I always been a Montreal Canadian fan. It's not gonna change. Can't mess up the fit. Nice, but yeah, that was picked. But yeah, I mean, Ovechkin's a great player, so that's why I had to. He beat the record this year. I mean, it's crazy. So that's why.
Managers spoke about being ready game by game. Next week's game, it's gonna be a different game. You can have different parameters outside. How you prepare for this?
Well, I saw that it's probably gonna be raining, but we're gonna prepare like we're gonna play Friday, one day at a time. I don't go. I think tomorrow I have a day off, and then coming back on Tuesday. Tuesday we have practice, and we're gonna watch film. We were not expecting a really good game today. I think it was the first game we played together, and we have a lot of stuff to get better at. But there's a lot of good stuff that we did as well today. Just the way we playing with our energy and all that. You can't really teach that. We just gotta keep doing that and keep building off that.
Sure. Dontay, we talked about the short camp too you guys had. So first game after a short camp, having played that game, you think it would be nice to have another week or so to get ready?
Um, yeah, always. As much time as you can get together is always great. But I feel like how we came together in our mindset entering training camp. Like Quincy was talking about, we all like are already on one page. We came here to win. All the guys headspace is in the right space to just play hard as you can, win games, and like I said, just control what you can control. I feel like that's huge in basketball and life, and I feel like that's what we did tonight. We played defense. We was in control of that. Rebounds, we in control of that. And offense, we just move the ball, you open, shoot it, not pass it, and our 25 assists, I feel like that showed as well. Mm. Cool. Thank you guys. Thank you all. See, congrats. Thank you.